Yeah, it's been good. It really allowed me some time to watch the film and learn from film, and but then really take everything in. We always have a rule around here that 24-hour rule. Enjoy the win, and I was able to do that with some family, and then learn from that experience, and then get ready to start all over and do it again. Yeah. Yeah, I think kind of by default, you naturally supported those teams in that area because those are the teams that were always televised. So I certainly grew up watching them play and remember some of the greats that played there. I'm a little disappointed. 2020 has been a unique season where we played in Vegas, obviously going to Denver, which has been the closest proximity to where I grew up, and we won't be able to have any family or friends there. But I'm certainly excited to go back and be somewhat close to home. No, I wouldn't say that there's one event, that sticks out more than another. But it's my wife and I dealt with a lot of disappointment through college. Where you pretty much every one of my off seasons but one was spent rehabbing from an injury, and so when you work hard to mentally, emotionally, overcome that, to step into another season, just have another disappointment, I would say it was the combination of every year of the 5 years that I was at BYU, which is really what caused us to reflect. And a lot of people don't see behind the scenes of that process, but what my wife went through, with me, and taking care of me, and so it's been really rewarding to be able to go through that experience with her, and again, it was really a great time for her and I to reflect on all those experiences. Yeah, there's a couple things that stick out in my mind from the game last week, and really it was just some timing elements to a few particular route concepts, a few protection, timing elements, protection-wise too, that I felt like I could have been better at last week. So as I watched the film and was making notes and kind of reviewed that, those were a couple things that stood out to me, but it's really just a few timing things. As far as proving to myself, I wouldn't say that I was able to do something that I didn't know I was capable of. I've always felt like I was capable of being a starter in this league, and it really just came down to having the opportunity. So I wasn't surprised in that from that standpoint. I've always believed in myself. Yeah, when I first got here, 2017, I was claimed. I showed up, flew here Sunday. We had practice Monday, getting ready to play Monday Night Football against the Vikings, and I had a conversation with our quarterback coach, and he just made a comment to me like, "Man, we're in the season now, so our responsibility is to make sure Drew is ready to go. So all of our time and energy is going to be spent game planning, making sure he likes the game plan and he's ready for it." So with that being said, the best advice I could give you is to just do what Drew does. And so I did my best to take that to heart. We all know how great Drew is, how competitive he is, but behind the scenes, he's been an incredible mentor. And so I've tried to adopt everything that guy has done. I think I mentioned this post game on Sunday, but I didn't realize what it took to prepare to be a starter in this league until I got here with Drew. And I had the opportunity to observe him as he prepared week in and week out. And without having that experience, I wouldn't have been able to be as prepared as I was Sunday. But to answer your question, sorry, it's a long-winded answer, but I've absolutely worked on trying to adopt how he functions in this offense.